tell me about how camp has gone for your group so far?
Camp is going pretty good. You know, kids are working hard. The great thing about it is we're working to develop depth. We got a lot of guys that are really buying into fundamentals of technique, being able to use their hands. All the block protection thing that we're doing is carrying over into our team.
How many guys do you expect to play in the opener?
You know, I'm in agreement with Coach Fritz. We want to play many as we can, just so we can develop more depth and give a chance for some guys to play when they're fresh and not when they after about 40 plays. I learned a long time ago, if you play 50 snaps, straight, you're not going to be as effective as playing maybe 10 or 50, maybe 8 or 10 snaps, and then come back and let another guy play.
Can you give me a person or two that has improved the most during this time?
I mean, I would say most of the guys have improved, but you look at your leadership. You got AJ that really has shown his leadership a little bit, and then you got somebody like Cooper that really has had a great camp. Brandon has done a good job. I mean, you can go to we got some kids that were transfers, X and Carlos. Those guys have done a good job of picking up the scheme and actually using their hands and getting off blocks. So those guys have kind of stood out, but I'm really impressed with the whole group.
Can you tell me more about Carlos Allen?
Carlos is a very unique kid from Kennesaw State, just a hungry kid as far as athletic ability. He does a great job of using his hands, getting off blocks, and he's got some quick twitch about him. And the thing I like about him more than anything, he's good for the room. He's one of those guys that's unselfish and really is still up to learning. He wants to learn more. He's not as satisfied with one practice. He wants to get better each and every day.
What about Xavier Stillman?
Xavier the same way. I mean, I think him and Carlos, they're like they weren't brothers by birth. They are brothers in that room, and I think they play for each other. It's no selfishness. Now it's competitive because one wants to go on the field first. But at the end of the day, both of those guys can contribute to our success and really do a good job up front.
And give me one more. Is Strong?
Strong is going to have a great year. He just got his degree. Really impressed by what the kid, his physical nature. He's already 6'4", 6'5". He's gotten stronger since this spring, and he's buying into what we're giving him. So I'm excited to see him this fall.
Can you explain to fans about the dog position? What does that mean, and what are they going to see from it?
Well, that dog position, Coach Ross actually coaches that position, but he's done a great job of teaching those guys pass rush as far as getting off on the edge, but also just the dropping sometimes. Sometimes they're going to drop in the coverage, maybe drop in the zone, maybe cover a running back. But at the end of the day, those guys are guys that are on the edge, really doing a good job. We're trying to create one-on-one matches for those guys, because they're probably our best pass rushers. And they do a good job also disguising on the pass, maybe dropping. So that's the dog position. And we have about 3 or 4 guys that Coach Ross is working with. He's done a great job with them.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.